Welcome back to the MCU. I'm Marius and this is my cinematic universe. Today we're going to talk about the Force Effects Darth Vader lightsaber. I already have a Darth Vader lightsaber. This hilt right here, which is the Disneyland, Disneyworld version. And we're going to see how this compares. Oh, gotta put it back. Oh, there we go. But first, don't you hate it when they just ship it to you like this? I took off the stickers because, or as good as I could. This is how it came in the mail. I hate that. Oh well, it's not the box we're keeping. It is what's inside that counts. Let's snip this thing off and see. Oh, open it backwards. Let us see. Ooh, comes with a little Kyber crystal chamber. These Force Effects ones have nice stands, kind of metal stands. I do wish they were horizontal, but that's okay. The blade, and of course, oh, there it is, the hilts. Oh, yeah, this is nice. It's very light compared to this guy. This has a lot more heft. Yeah, got a nice little detail in here. And this is also a nice detail. On this one, I installed this little stopper inside. I'm not sure if it's missing, but this one's got a little, like a little clip here. This one is only a screw. Which one is the more accurate? I don't know. There are a few little details here that are different. For one, the weight. This one weighs nothing, feels like a toy. And these little rubber handles are not rubber, they're hard plastic. Versus on this, they're soft, which I think the originals were. So this one feels better in the hand. I'm gonna keep comparing it to this one, the Disneyland version, because that's the only one I have. The weight difference is huge, and I didn't expect that. This one just feels super cheap now. But other than that, they're pretty similar. There's some detailing here that's a little different. This is the Disneyland version. This one's got an S on here that this one does not. I don't know if this is more accurate to the flash unit that was used originally. Quality of the metal is different. This one feels a little cheaper. This one a little bit more heftier. The thing I didn't like about the Disneyland version is the paint job. This one has a kind of like a knurled, kind of textured paint, which I think the original had. This one is smooth with like this weathered pattern on there, but it doesn't look weathered, it just looks painted. Don't like it. Ooh, every time I pick this new one up, it's so light. And this one just feels, like this just feels real. Size-wise, they look about the same. These bubbles look similar. They look a little bit more realistic maybe on the Disney one. It's kind of a, I don't know if you can tell, but this one has a much clearer bubble things. This one is kind of opaque. Still see-through, but not as clear. So, a little disappointed actually. I thought maybe it would be nicer. When I first picked it up, I thought, oh, this is gonna look nice. I saw like the details in here. I saw the rougher texture. The clip here feels a lot more plasticky than this. And I don't know what the original one had. I have to look that up. But I feel like this might have been a metal clip in the original one. All right. And another detail here, the color of the plastic wires are different. And this one says B, this one has no print on it. Other than that, they're pretty similar. So, but let's put this guy back and let's see if we can figure out how to open this thing. Well, honestly, it wasn't super clear. So I'm gonna get the manual and see if that makes it simpler to understand. A little arrow pointing to the screw over here. So let's try that. Cumbersome. And then when you remove the sticker, how do you remember which screw you're supposed to undo? Strange choice. Is it screwed all the way out? Really? Oh no, here it goes. All right, let's put some batteries in this guy. And it doesn't go in this way. There you go. Only goes in one way. Screw this back up because why not? I don't know. Printed red and gray on black. Nice. Easy to read, especially in this dim lighting. Let's see, what does it say? Oh, that's the tool for this guy. Ooh, Ooh, what's going on here? I guess you can press this little button here when you're having fights. Okay. Well, that's what this looks like. And the classic turn it on and off with this guy. But this guy, where does this go? I see. Okay, so if you don't want the blade, put this Kyber crystal in here somewhere. It goes down in there. Put this guy back on. And now you have a Kyber crystal in there. But why did they make it so hard to see? I mean, it's just, this looks very plasticky. And then there's a light in there. It does have a nice sound when you do it, and then it kind of lights up slowly. That's the Kyber crystal that comes with just plastic on top, but it has a nice crystal inside. Too bad that it isn't a reveal like on the side where you can take it apart and show it deconstructed. But that's the choice they made on that. And the tool is very in-universe, I think. So good job on that. They didn't have to make it look like a Star Wars thing, but they did. So there you go. On the stand, this is what it looks like. And somebody asked me on another video how tall it was. It was a dark saber. So let's see. It is about 12.5 inches with the stand. So if you wondered, that is how tall it is. So how does it compare to the Disneyland version, you ask? Or you should have seen the whole video, but overall, it has some nice updates, some nice features on the shelf. If you're not going to be picking it up, I think it's going to look the part. I think it's going to look good, got a nice display, but I wish the stand was horizontal. I think that would have been a nicer presentation like this, but I can get one of those tiered ones on Etsy or eBay or something like that. Overall, it's a nice piece. Again, for the money, I think it can't really be beat. I think the Disney version are more expensive. This one, I don't know if they even sell anymore. This is not the Outpost one, the Galaxy's Edge one. This is the one that was sold in the parks, in the Disney store at the parks. I don't have the Vader one from the Galaxy's Edge. So if you have one, let me know how it differs from this and which one you prefer. But I have to say, I ultimately prefer this one for the rubber grips and the weight. I don't know what they did. Let's see if I have batteries in here. Yeah, so I have batteries in this. Even with batteries in both, this one did add a little heft with the batteries, but this one is just heftier overall. There you have it, 2 Vader lightsabers. Would I recommend it? If you don't have one, yes, but there might be better versions out there. But as far as the readily available licensed one, I think this is the only one that you can get. But yeah, again, there you have it. Force Effects, Darth Vader lightsaber. Go get it if you want. It is a nice piece and it will look great on the shelf, regardless of the differences on this one versus the one I already had. So let me know in the comment what you think. Will you buy this? What is better on this one versus the old versions? And what did you not like about this one? And what's your favorite lightsaber overall? Just let me know in the comments and I'll see you guys down there.